Hello everyone. Hi, how are you? It's Kay. So this is the 27th of November 2020. So let me start the live now. So today I will be doing the weekly forecast, and I will be covering the 21 pairs on my watch list, which are major and minor pairs, and then gold and WTI, crude oil, and then indices, and also Bitcoin, and then the news for this week. So we have lots to cover today. So yeah, let's get started so that we can plan ahead what may happen in the markets for this week. And overall, looks like this week we might have some big trends and major breakouts, major support resistance breakouts. So let's review these charts and look for the potential breakouts and potential next market directions. So let me switch screen, and I have one quick announcement before I start, is that tomorrow on the 28th of November, tomorrow Monday, I will be launching the KTS Academy. And I took the video yesterday and uploaded about an introduction overview of what you can expect in this KTS Academy. And tomorrow you will be receiving the video also in the link to join. So please expect the video, and if you would like to join, please sign up from the web page, or you can just email me through the contact form or through the email address, which is on the below description. And yeah, let me know so that I can give you more detailed information. Okay, so now let me switch to trading view. So since this is weekend, let me focus on the weekly time frame and check charts. So first, I will cover the Forex pairs from Euro USD all the way down to the Swiss franc JPY. I have 21 pairs on my watch list, so let me cover these first. Alright, and I see lots of comments. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you. Alright, oh, Dewey team, thank you for joining for the Ichimoku Basic Master course. Thank you so much. So please access to Discord, connect to Discord, and get all the perks. Thanks so much for joining. And Tony Gold, Michael, Kevin, Rajesh, and Crypto, Furu, Jitendra, Win, Sammy, John, Healthazon, and Master of, and everyone else. Thank you for joining. Great to see you. So first, again, let me cover these Forex pairs. So first, let me cover the Euro base pairs. So Euro USD for me is bullish in the short term. The market is in between Kumo and Kijun Sen. So in terms of Ichimoku analysis, technically this is ranging. So the market may go up and down, we can't really tell. But one thing for sure is that last week was a doji, and I'm still waiting for that doji breakout on this 1.0481. So once the market breaks the resistance, that will be the buying timing. And the short-term target is on this previous resistance and support, which is 1.0783. And the ultimate target to be 1.1170. So for me, it's bullish, but still waiting for that resistance breakout is the Euro USD. I think USD continue to be, yeah, I think USD currency, I'm not sure the direction, but pound, seems like pound has been really strong these days. So pound pairs may be bullish, but let me talk about these pound pairs over here, and pound base pairs. So Euro USDs, I think it's bullish in the short term. And the next one is the Euro AUD. Alright, Dell, TikTok, Sarosh, and Katarina, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. So here is the Euro AUD. A weekly time frame shows its range. Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen is also flat, and Chikou span is ranging, so there is no direction. And this is actually a big inside bar of this bullish candlestick. So simply we have to wait for the breakout towards either direction. Until the breakout happens, we need to stay away. Ideally, we want to wait for the breakout bullish because weekly shows big W bottom and neckline was here, and neckline has been supported for the last couple of weeks. So for me, in terms of price action, it's bullish. So I expect the market breaks bullish this way, and then I will come in and look for the buying edge. So that's the Euro AUD. And next one is the Euro Pound. Euro Pound is about to break the support level of the weekly and the daily. So simply waiting for the break of 0.8572 and target to be, in this case the target was going to be the Senko span B because it has been flat. So 0.8460 would be the initial target. So I will put down arrow like this. But the breakout has not happened yet, so I have to wait for the clear breakout and follow downtrend. And Euro JPY, it has been bullish, but now it's ranging. And here also we have inside bar on the weekly. So it's safe to wait for the inside bar breakout bullish, breakout of 147.07, and then plan to buy. As long as Chikou span above candle, it's bullish, and price above Tenkan Sen, it's bullish. So I think the market breaks bullish, but when Tenkan Sen breakout happens, as the market retraces, or when Chikou span start to touch candles, then the market may spike. In that case, I will stay away. Next one is the Euro CAD. So Euro CAD has been bullish in lower time frames, and it's reaching towards 1.3976. So as I put up arrow like this, it's been bullish. But the thing is that the market is now going into Kumo, and Kumo is like the thunderstorm, and candlesticks are like the airplane. So the market may be spiky and volatile in the lower time frames. So just to be safer, you might want to wait for the breakout of the resistance from the March this year, which is 1.3976, and plan to buy afterwards. So I would put above that resistance, and target is close to the weekly Senko span B or the resistance, which is 1.4235. So again, in the short term, it's bullish. So I still continue to look for the buying chance. And Euro Swiss franc. This one has been ranging for the last 4 weeks or so. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen completely flat, and Chikou span below candles. So technically, still the momentum is bearish. But since the price in between Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, in the short term this week, I can't really tell which way it's going. So most likely I will stay away. Unless it breaks the Kijun Sen bullish, I will stay away. And the next ones are the USD base pairs. So here is the USD JPY. This is bearish in the short term because of the weak USD and strong JPY recently. I'm expecting the market breaks the support level of 137.96. 137.69 breakout, and target to the weekly support of 130.42. Yeah, so that will be the target. So for me, it's downtrend. And the next one is the USD CAD. This one is in the ranging now. Kijun Sen has been flat, and Kumo Senko Span AB both flat, and last week was doji. So this week, we can't really tell which way it's going. But one of the scenario is that you can wait for the breakout of that doji resistance, which is on 1.3492, because this is the 2 weeks back there was a support based on the previous resistance on 1.3218. So this time it might be a bounce on this level and the Kijun Sen, and once this doji breaks, the market may go up continuously bullish. So I'm still waiting for that breakout. Until then, I stay away. So next one is the USD Swiss franc. This one I'm waiting for the support level breakout of 0.9357. So if it breaks the support, it's also going to be a breakout of this big double top and neckline break. So I think the market goes down continuously in the long term. So USD Swiss franc, I'm waiting for the break of the major support. So like this, so far in the Forex pairs, we have lots of major support resistance breakouts, and we may see lots of big trends this week or next week within the month of December also. So yeah, let's see if we can capture these big waves which are about to coming soon. So next is pound-based pairs. So pound USD, this is up in the short term, and it's reaching towards the resistance level of 1.2281. And after that breakout, I think that it goes up to the Kumo now. So Chikou span is getting close, so the market may be spiky. So to be safer, simply wait for that breakout, resistance breakout, and plan to buy. But my view is bullish on this market. And next one is the pound JPY. Pound JPY has been ranging. If you also look at the Kumo shape on the weekly, this is very thin. Because of this huge spike down and up, Kumo is becoming very thin like this. So when you see the thin Kumo like this, there is not really a trend. So you either have to stay away and focus other trending pairs and other major level breakout pairs. Or if you want to trade the pound JPY, you have to check the lower time frames, maybe 1 hour or the 4-hour time frames, and follow uptrend this way. But for me, since I see lots of the other potential breakouts on other pairs, most likely I won't trade pound JPY this week. And here is the pound CAD. Pound CAD has been bullish for the last 2 weeks and looks like it's still going up in the short term. The only thing is that the market has now reached to the previous doji resistance from this May, which is on 1.6179. So we need to wait for the breakout. Breakout means a candlestick close becomes above the resistance, and look for the buying edge afterwards. Otherwise, it may retrace or spike in range in this area. So, but I'm waiting for that breakout and looking for the buying edge afterwards. So next one is a pound AUD. Pound AUD for the last 2 weeks was also bullish, but it's going into Kumo now. So just to be safer, you want to wait for the Kumo breakout, Senko Span B, as well as the previous resistance and the supports breakout. So this is a key level, 1.8198. Again, Senko Span B, resistance in the support and the resistances. So simply wait for that breakout of 1.8198 and plan to buy afterwards, because when the market is going into Kumo like this, usually it spikes. Okay, next one is the pound Swiss franc. This one is ranging now on the weekly chart. Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. So there is no direction in the market. In a very short term, I think it's bullish. But since this is Swiss franc and it may be spiky, most likely I will stay away. Okay, next one is the AUD USD. So AUD USD is also retracing back and it broke the Kijun Sen. So simply waiting for the doji break, doji from the last week breakout, which is on 0.6797, and look for the buying edge afterwards. But this time, since the market reached back to the weekly Kijun Sen, it may be resisted here and goes down because this is also the previous support level. So it may go down. If it starts to go down, then most likely I will stay away from this market this week, and from next week onwards I will look for the selling edge. Because if it starts to go down this way, that means the long-term sellers and short mid-term buyers fighting, so the market may spike also. So simply staying away from this one. And ADCAD, this one is bullish in the short term. For the last 3 weeks has been bullish, and in the lower time frames I'm looking for the buying edge. And the target is on the weekly resistance, which is 0.9107. So for me it's bullish on this one. And AUDJPY is ranging, as you can see at a glance. Kumo flat and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are dead crossing, so the market may reverse. And Chikou span is touching, so when you see Chikou span breakout this way, then there is a potential Kumo breakout situation. Especially when the Chikou span break happens and these support levels will be broken, I think the market will get ready to break the Kumo. So yeah, but for now, I can't really tell which way it's going. It's simply ranging, so simply staying away. And next one is the AUD Swiss franc. This one is bearish in the momentum because the price is below Kijun Sen Kumo and Chikou span below candles. But in terms of direction, it's flat because Kijun Sen is flat. And in the lower time frames, we don't really see the market potential moves, so most likely I will stay away. Looks like we have some ranging markets too. But oh yeah, CADJPY I'm planning to sell because as you can see, I find double top and the neckline just broke last week and doji break last week. So this week my view is bearish. So I'm looking for the selling edge on this one. And CAD Swiss franc also broke the support. In my view is bearish continuously. So I will put down a roll. I will look for the selling edge this week. And the CADJPY also. As I put down a roll, I continue to plan to sell. And finally Swiss franc JPY weekly shows bullish. But for the last couple months here, since September, it has been ranging and too many doji candle, and this is also inside, big inside bar. And since Kumo up, Kijun Sen up, the market may break resistance of 151.39. So once that breakout happens, I will plan to buy. Otherwise, I continue to stay away. So that's my Forex market analysis based on the weekly time frame. So, okay, thank you for joining everyone. Alright, Abba Nasser, thanks so much for joining. Alright, oh, Philip says Euro Swiss franc in the P wave daily. Okay, Euro Swiss franc P wave on the daily chart. Right. So weekly shows its range, So on the daily time frame, we can't really tell which way the P wave will break. So yeah, I would wait for the more clear direction in the market, or simply focus on other pairs in this case. I think Euro Swiss franc is a bit tricky market now. Alright. Oh, John says 600 subscribers left to reach 60k. Almost there. Yes, thank you so much for the reminder. Yes, so hopefully I will reach 60k by the end of this year, and once I reach that level, I will do the special long live stream, maybe 12 hours live stream when the market's open, so that we can trade together. So hopefully that happens soon. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. That would be great. Alright, Falao and Artem, Dewey, and Alfonso also, thank you for joining. Everyone, great to see you again. So now let me move on to gold and WTI. So here is gold, XAU USD, and my view is still bullish in terms of price action. In terms of Ichimoku, it's flat, because Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat and the price above the Kijun Sen. And the reason why I say that it's bullish is because I see this W bottom on the weekly or daily time frame and neckline breakout. And this neckline was tested last week, and now we have a doji last week. So if this week, if the market breaks the doji resistance, which is 1760.90, then I think it goes up this way continuously. So if I see some uptrend in the lower time frames, I will plan to buy. So for me, gold is bullish in my eyes. And here is WTI. WTI is about to break the support, because unlike gold, WTI has double top on the weekly and neckline broke. Neckline was 82.04, and neckline was tested last week and it broke the support. So I think it goes down this week. Okay, so that's WTI, crude oil. So now let me move on to the index. So first, cover Nikkei. Nikkei is bullish in the short term, and I think it goes up to 29,215.5, because I see uptrend on the daily time frame. Daily shows the price above Tenkan Kijun Sen, Chikou span above candles, but on the weekly is still flat, and Kumo is kind of going down. So I think in the long term it's bullish, but it may take time for this to move up. But the target is at the resistance level on the weekly chart. And next one is Dow Jones. Dow Jones is bullish now, because it broke the neckline of W bottom on 34,288 last week. So I think this week will continuously be bullish. It broke the Kumo also. So in Doji last week also break. So I can see lots of buying confirmations on the Dow Jones US 30. So my view is bullish on this one. And next one is Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, still the price is below the Kijun Sen, and we have two dojis. So Nasdaq for me is range. Unlike Dow Jones, Nasdaq still range, and it may continue to range. So yeah, this may be not good timing to buy or sell. And S&P 500 is now it's bullish, but we have an inside bar and the doji, so it may break. I wait for the breakout of that doji resistance, which is 4042.5, and then expect the market goes up continuously. And next one is the Euro stocks. Euro stock is bullish. Lower time frames also shows bullish, and it broke the Kumo on the weekly. So I think the market continuously goes up. The initial target is on 4024.1 because there was a previous resistance and the supports. There were lots of supports previously, so this week may retrace also. So just watch out on the retracement. And if you want to buy, you might want to wait for the clear breakout of 4024.1. So for now, I will put up arrow above that resistance and look for the buying edge afterwards. Okay, and next one is the FTSE 100. FTSE 100 is now bullish also in the short term. It actually broke the doji inside a break, and I think this will be bullish. So Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat still, but in term price action it's bullish. So I think it goes up to the next resistance level of 7569.96. Okay, and next one is CAC France. CAC France is also bullish, and it nicely broke the Kumo and the resistances. So most likely it reaches up to 6826.85. And DAX index is also broke the Kumo and it's reaching up to the resistances. So for me it's bullish. Lots of Kumo breakouts on the weekly in index. And here's Nifty chart. As per Rajiv's question, Nifty is bullish also. It broke the previous doji and it's reaching all-time high. Most likely it reaches up to the all-time high of 18603.75, and after that breakout, the target is the next round number, which is 18700. Then 800. So let me just put that level here, 18700, and we'll continue to monitor on this market. And here is AU200. So AU200 is now also bullish because it's about to break the Kumo, and this is also the neckline breakout of this W bottom. So simply wait for the Kumo breakout and also the Chikou span breakout. So my advice is to wait for the break of 73,000, the round number, and then the market goes up this way continuously. But until the market breaks that resistance, it may range or it may retrace. This is also the Chikou span strategy, which I share in the Ichimoku community, is that the Chikou span traces sometimes. So Chikou span is tracing now, so that means it may reverse this week or next week. So this may happen. So simply wait for the breakout of that resistance is my advice. And the next one is Hansen Index. Hansen is now flat. Kumo is down, but the price is in between Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen, Chikou span below the candles. So momentum is bearish, so that means more sellers than buyers. But in terms of direction, it's flat. So I'm not sure how many traders here are trading this Hansen Index, but you need to wait until the market breaks that doji from 2 weeks back in the Kijun Sen, and then target to the Kumo is my advice. Until that breakout happens, we have to stay away. Okay, so that's the analysis for this index market. And then next one is the Bitcoin. I know there are lots of crypto traders here in the community. So here is my analysis on the Bitcoin. So BTC USD is still bearish to me because Kumo is down and Kumo is really thick here. When you see a thick Kumo, that means this is downtrend in the long term. So right now it's ranging, but I think it almost breaks the support. And Kijun Sen is technically downtrending. Chikou span below candles. So momentum is bearish. That means more sellers than buyers. And support level may break bearish. Yeah, so it may happen this week. So we will see on that one. Okay, so that's a Bitcoin. In this case, if this were Forex, I would never buy. But rather I wait for the breakout of the support and look for the selling edge. But I don't trade cryptos, so this is just my idea. Okay, so now let me review the news and then come back to comments. Okay, so here is the news website. Monday 28th, tomorrow there will be retail sales in Australia. And Tuesday 29th we have GDP in Switzerland. And also CPI in Germany. And GDP, gross domestic product annualized in Canada. And Wednesday we have one big news. November 30th we have CPI monthly in Australia. And also this one is important. A core harmonized index of consumer prices in Euro. And also ADP, employment change. I think these two will be a big impact. And also another GDP annualized in the US. And then Fitzgerald Powell's speech will be there also. So Wednesday we have lots of big news. So just watch out. And Thursday, December 1st, we have retail sales in Germany. And also BOJ, Governor Kuroda speech. So JPY might impact by this. And also ISM manufacturing PMI in the US. And December 2nd, Friday, we have RBA's Governor Low speech in Australia. And also non-farm payrolls in the US. This will be the big one. Yeah, every month, in the beginning of the month, this happens. And also unemployment rate in Canada. So next week, watch out on the news in Wednesday and Friday. NFP is my advice. So, okay, now I've covered everything that I have to say. So let me check some comments. And just maybe take another 20 minutes or so until the end of the live for the chat. Okay, but again, thanks so much for joining, everyone. Thanks so much. Okay, so now we have some comment about the review on the markets. Looks like there are new members in this live stream. So I have basically covered all the pairs on Forex on my watch list, but in case you join newly, let me cover them again. So first is a Euro CAD. So Euro CAD for me is bullish in the short term, and simply wait for the breakout of the resistance of 1.3976. Because the market is into Kumo on the weekly and the lower time frame may be spiky. Because Kumo is like a thunderstorm and the candles are like an airplane. So the market may spike in the lower time frames. So just to be safer, wait for the breakout of the resistance level from this March and look for the buying edge afterwards and expect the market breaks the Kumo bullish. Okay. Oh, Franco, WTI oil, right? WTI oil is bearish and it's about to break the support. Let me see here. Yes, there's a double top and neckline already broke. Neckline was 82.04 and it's about to break the support of 75.40. So I think this is bearish and that means inflation may stop and US index stock market may go up and USD as a currency may go down continuously. Okay, Jitendra says, which is the most bullish in the stock market? I think it's Dow Jones. Dow Jones is the strongest because it broke the neckline in the previous doji. So I think this week and next week continuously it goes up this way. And also Nifty. Yeah, Nifty is really strong. It's actually going up and up to and almost breaking the resistance level here. So I think it goes up to 18,700. Okay. Oh, why only 100 points target in Nifty when it's all-time high? Why not next rough round figure target 19,000? You can set at 19,000, but I don't think the market will go up I wave to that level. There should be some retracement. In the retracements, maybe on one of these minor round numbers, and that's why you need to check these small round numbers, minor round numbers. That's why I say that the next target is 18,700, and then 18,800, 18,900, and then 19,000. This is about psychology to prepare for the retracement whenever it happens, because if you only target to 19,000, then you might not be able to exit when the market retraces. So it's safer psychologically to thinking ahead of these minor targets along the way until it reaches here. So you can follow uptrend as long as the price above Tenkan-sen and Kumo up, Kijun-sen up along this way. But when it retraces on one of these minor targets, I recommend you to exit quickly, because then it might go down really fast. So that's the psychology of when you see the all-time high and keep breaking up this way. Okay. All right. USDJPY. Yeah, USDJPY is bearish, so I'm looking for the selling edge, and it's about to break the support of 137.69, and it's going down to Kumo in the next support level of 130.4243. Okay, John says for the USD, there is a higher chance it will devalue when the non-farm payrolls is released, since numerous layoffs are happening. What are your thoughts? I agree with that. But yeah, I always, I don't really expect too much what happens after the news. So yeah, that might be the case, but we will see how the market reacts by the news. Okay. Oh, Bank Nifty, right. I know there are lots of traders from India, and Bank Nifty is also bullish continuously. And I think this is also all-time high. Right, it's also all-time high, is it? Yeah, this is the beginning. Dinosaur. So it's all-time high now. So the target is now, next one is the 40, yeah, it reached up to the 43,000, and next one is the 44,000. So let me adjust it to 44,000, technically speaking. Okay. All right, but Kumo is up nicely, and Kumo is not too thin. This is important. When you see thin Kumo, that means the market may reverse, but since Kumo is still thick and pointing up together, I think this will be bullish this week also. Okay. Okay, Hossein says, hi Kay, in Manesh Patel Ichimoku book, he very mentioned about Kumo shadow but I never hear about that from you. Please explain about Kumo shadow, and is there this topic on original book? I haven't read the book about that. I haven't read the book of him, so I'm not really sure. And I'm not really sure what he means by Kumo shadow, because there is no such a term in the original books. Well, Goichi Hosoda, the original creator of Ichimoku, actually he never said Kumo in the beginning. So this is the original book I have. I have other ones in the back. But yeah, he actually didn't say the Kumo as Kumo. He said it's as a resistance zone. So after he released the knowledge of Ichimoku, somebody started to call it as a Kumo, and it became popular. But originally, it was called a resistance zone. So in the original books, he never called it as a Kumo. It's kind of a funny thing, but it's the truth. But yeah, I'm not really sure about the Kumo shadow. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't answer to that question. Okay, Buddha says, Dear Mr. K, I sent message in Discord. Kindly check when you're free. Thanks. Sure, I will. All right. Rajiv says, is this a pet Gann chart? I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, I only use Ichimoku, 5 lines, and the candles. Yeah, no other indicators. Before, I used to use lots of indicators. But now I only use Ichimoku lines in higher time frames and the candles to view the overall market situations. Okay, NG Wena says Pound USD and Pound JPY. Okay, so I have covered already, but since you joined newly, I think, so Pound USD first is bullish in the short term. And I think it's reaching up to 1.2281. So if you're buying this one, that will be the target. But if you're not buying it, to be safer, you want to wait for that breakout and target to Kumo or the previous resistance level of 1.2664. And Pound JPY is ranging. So no direction, no trace. Especially when the Kumo is thin like this, the market tends to spike and tricky. So I recommend to stay away and check out the charts. Okay, Lady Crypto, Chikou span. Yeah, Chikou span is really important. This line is just shifted 26 candles back, and it takes a close price of each candle, but it means a lot actually. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Could you do CBAASX, please? I am not sure about that one. Yeah. If you can tell me the ticker symbol, I can have a look. Nafis says, how to join KTS course. KTS Academy, I will announce it tomorrow, officially tomorrow. With that video, I will upload tomorrow. I will put the link to join also. So you will see all the interactions and information tomorrow on Monday. Okay. Okay, analyze USD INR. Okay. USD INR. Let's see. Okay, this one is okay. Kumo Senko span A is up. Kijun Sen is flat. The price is okay. Last week was doji. I think this is bullish overall because it was bounced on the Kijun Sen and the previous resistance. So looks like this N wave is valid. So in the long term, it's bullish, in my opinion. Chikou span above candles, so that also means that it's bullish. Okay. Okay. For the Bollinger Bands setup, I use period 20 with the deviation 1 and 2 is my Bollinger Band setting in the lower time frames. In higher time frames, I use Ichimoku. In the lower time frames, I use the Bollinger Bands and stochastics and other lines and indicators to capture exact entry timings. Okay, Lady Crypto says, could you check BTC if you didn't yet? Sure, I have covered, but for the new joiners, I can always cover. So here is the BTC USD, and I would say that it's about to break the support. We have two dojis for the last 2 weeks, and Kumo is thick, very thick and long, so this means long-term setters are here. And Kijun Sen is technically bearish. And oh, what's more, next week from Monday, Kijun Sen points down because high gets lower for the last 26. So I mean this week from Monday, and next week for the next 1 to 3 weeks, Kijun Sen points down and Senko Span A points down. So within the next 3 weeks, the market may break. So never buy in this case, but rather you prefer to look for the sell chance in this one. Okay, Michael, you're welcome. Okay, ticker is CBA. Okay, let me check. I think that's the first time I check, but let me move on to stocks. And CBA, is it this one? Commonwealth Bank of Australia. Okay, yeah, so let's see. Oh, CBA is bullish now, but this may retrace because Kumo is too small and Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen still below the Kumo. So watch out on the retracement near 110.11. Okay, looks like this is also all-time high. Yeah, so the market may reverse, is my opinion. So Kumo shape is really important. When you see small Kumo like this, you have to expect the market reverse on the major resistance and support. Yeah, it may reverse back to the most recent resistance and bounce and goes up, or it goes back to the previous neckline and bounce and goes up. But that will be for long term. We can't really tell based on the weekly time frame. Let me check the monthly. So monthly shows okay, monthly shows Kumo thick and long and slightly bullish, but Senko Span A is up, but this Senko Span A angle is not really strong. So that means also I think the market will be resisted and retrace. So if you are planning to buy, you can wait for the breakout and that will be safer. Yeah, or simply wait for the retracement, push back and buy. Okay, so that's my analysis for this. Okay, could you check gold, please? Yeah, gold is bullish. Gold is bullish, but waiting for the breakout of 1786.00, the resistance. So last week was doji, and you can wait for that doji resistance of 1760.90 and look for the buying edge in the short term in the lower time frames. But if you are following the weekly time frame, you need to wait for the breakout of 1786.0. Okay. Usually when the price is in between Kijun-sen Kumo, it tends to spike. So we have to be careful to follow uptrend in this market. Be careful means you have to do the risk management to follow uptrend until it breaks Kumo. Okay. Taminae says, Hi Kei, have you read Muneshima Honma, the Fountain of Gold book? Is there an English copy? Yes, I have read, and that's what I use in terms of price actions. But I don't think there is an English book, English copy of it. Yeah, I think there's only Japanese version. It's an old book, so there's no English translation, I think. Okay, Jitendra, you're welcome. You're welcome. Very, very helpful and interesting to learn most and minor details of Ichimoku. Sure. Ichimoku is really deep and profound. So hopefully through my channel, you learn about the depths of Ichimoku, and that's my wish in my YouTube. And eventually, my hope is for you is to be able to trade on your own without my support. And that's why I'm willing to share any analysis on any markets, because basically what I say is universal. Whether it's Forex or commodities or index or stock markets or cryptos, basically what I say in terms of Ichimoku is universal among any markets. So you can say that these are all examples of Ichimoku analysis. Okay, Abdul says, can you check German 40? Yeah, German 40 is bullish. I think it broke the resistance, right? And it's about to break the next resistance level of 14711.4. So simply wait for that breakout, and also the break of the wick here on the March 14932.3, because in this area there are some resistances and supports. So this is what I call resistance zone or support zone. And in this case, I don't see this as a one single line, but I will see it as a zone. And when the price goes into within the zone, it may spike, and sometimes it fake outs. You will see the wick up and then close within the zone. So you have to watch out. If you're buying it already, then you can keep holding and expect the break. But if you're not trading this one, I recommend you to wait for that zone breakout and buy. I say this because this is just broke the Kumo, but Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Gold Cross is not happening yet. And Kumo Twist is not happening yet. And Chikou span still with the candles. So that means it may range or retrace. But I think in the long term it's bullish. But just watch out for that resistance zone, which is kind of close. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome about the Australia index. Chana says, can you suggest good Ichimoku book? I would suggest these original books. Yeah, but these are only in Japanese, unfortunately. So if you are interested, you're always welcome to join my Ichimoku community, because I share 3 books and they are in English. And these books are not the direct translations, but these are this talks about 5 lines of Ichimoku, and this one talks about Ichimoku Basic Theories book talks about 3 theories and Kyushu Ashi. So I wrote these books on my own so that I can share the basic and deep understanding of Ichimoku through my understanding of the original books. So you can get all these 3 books once you join this Ichimoku community. And I keep revising these books. So yeah, it took me a long time. I think the first book I wrote, it took me like 1 year to write. Almost 1 year, I think half a year to, yeah, more than half a year to write. Yeah, okay, Louis says, pound JPY, yes, I have, and it's ranging. So no trade. No trade. Yeah, simply wait for the break of the resistance. Okay, John Nguyen, you're welcome. Nasdaq, please. Yeah, Nasdaq is ranging. Yeah, daily is in the Kumo, that's right. Daily in the Kumo, and weekly is still below Kijun Sen, so no trade. I recommend you to trade Dow Jones instead if you can, because it broke the Kumo, broke the resistance level, and the daily is bullish. So Dow Jones is much better than Nasdaq. Okay, Jitendra, you are our guru means teacher. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, I simply share what I see, what I find, and what I think. So if you learn something from what I see, that will be my pleasure. Yeah. Okay, Ken Lee, thank you for joining. Mr. Hilux, good to see you too. Okay, Marcus says, German 40 you say bullish, but come on, Tenkan Sen under Kijun Sen. Could red and Chikou span below the cloud. Okay, then retrace. Basically, you gave all possibilities and nothing clear out. Okay, so yes, I say it's bullish in German index. This one on the weekly time frame. Yeah, because it broke the Kumo, and in the short term, it's bullish. Yeah, so I say we have to wait for the breakout of that resistance zone. Otherwise, it may retrace. So I will put up arrow above that resistance zone like this. But yeah, so it depends on which time frame you check. So if you check the daily time frame, it's up. So daily is bullish because Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen is up, Chikou span above candles. So if you are more of an intraday trader who trusts the daily direction, and then that's bullish, and you can keep holding until the market breaks Tenkan Sen. Yeah, but if you are more towards a swing trader, then I recommend you to wait for that resistance breakout, zone breakout, and buy. So yeah, sorry about unclear explanation, but yeah, I think it depends on which time frame also you check. Okay, Kenchu says, hi Kei, how is Ichimoku can function because stocks usually has opening gaps? How Ichimoku can function because stock usually has open gaps? It makes it easily stopped out. When you have some gaps, then I think Ichimoku still can give you the direction of the market. So you may see some gaps in between candles on a daily time frame. Like Nikkei, it has many gaps between candles on the daily, but Ichimoku still shows direction. In this case, it's bullish at a glance because the price above Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Kumo is bullish, Chikou span above candles. So you still expect the market breaks resistance, But if the price becomes below Tenkan-sen, then it may come back to Kijun-sen. So you don't want to trade in that case. So Ichimoku lines will show more clear trending directions and the momentum, and that's why it was created. With the candlestick, it works really well. Okay, Katarina, you're welcome. Okay, so looks like it's been 1 hour now, so I guess I will stop the analysis now. Okay. So all right. Okay, so again, finally, tomorrow I will be launching the KTS Academy with the video. So if you see the video and there will be a link to join, you will see all the web page and all the information. So if you're interested, please join or let me know by email, then I can give you more details. So I will see you on the video tomorrow or on the next sessions. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye from everyone. Mata ne. Thanks so much.